Please welcome Michelle Buteau.
Time!
I had the privilege of working with you, and it was the last film I've done and probably will do for a little while.
I was so intimidated being on set with you, and it was also my first jump back into work when the babies were born. The babies were 6 weeks old, and at that point, it was just like every 2 hours, it was just like crazy, like we need bottles, diapers. But I just remember thinking at one point you brought your daughter to set, and it was an overnight shoot, and it wasn't too late yet, and I was like, wow, this is what it is, right? Like, this is how you sort of do it all. You sort of try to make time for everybody, and it looked like you guys were so close, like you almost had your own language, and I'm like, this is so beautiful. And I feel like also to see you in your element, you know, motherhood and also acting, that's the best education anybody could ever have. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. It was really fun. I mean, I hope we get to work again.
I would give anything to collaborate with you. It's so funny how we all scramble so much as women. And here's what's so funny is I don't feel like men do that scramble. Why don't men flip out about all the details, and why do we?
I do think it's a biological thing, and I hate to say that because I don't want to turn into an episode of Everyone Loves Raymond, but I think it just is. When my kid cries, I know what kind of cry that is. I'm like, they're hungry, they're needy, they're bored, they've hurt themselves. I even know the cry, and I'm not relaxed until I help them, you know, relax. Watching you, I was like, okay, this is what it is. You can have a handle on it. You can leave. You can bring them. You can make it happen. It really is, I think, creating your own world and level of comfort for what you can do, and not being caught in everybody else's rat race, because quite frankly, that's just going to age me.
I love like how when your man, who is Dutch, and you guys make you have a furniture store in Vandermost Modern in Brooklyn.
Yes. It's really fun to go help somebody make their house what they thought they could make it, if that makes sense.
How did you meet your man?
Oh, girl! Well, my mom's watching, but I was out one night and, you know, dipping and doing it, dancing. He was spinning me, buying expensive drinks, very overpriced margaritas. Yes, use that real lime. And we just sort of kept in touch.
Now, were you a fan of reality TV? Because obviously The Circle is a big phenomenon, and you're actually getting on a plane tomorrow to go back to Manchester to film season 2.
Yes, I think it's not only a fun watch, but it's also really important. What happens when you have to engage in social media? You also realize the backstories behind catfishing, you know, where people don't feel worthy to show who they really are on social media, which is really sad too. And that begs the question, why? You know, we are always enough. Like, be kind to each other. You can say all these comments, right? But just think about it, because this is someone's son or someone's daughter. So, I really love being a part of The Circle, and I cannot wait to see what kind of like characters they've casted for season 2.
Oh, and your book, by the way, comes out in December. Oh my God, Survival of the Thickest.
Yes, I wrote a book. What is wrong with her? She wrote a book. It's called Survival of the Thickest. It's plus-size essays in a small-minded world. Ow! And it's available for pre-order and comes out December 8th, just in time for Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, any non-denominational, whatever. It's stories that don't necessarily fit on stage, but for better or for worse, I found that there's real power in sharing your truth. So this was a moment. This was a moment, and I hope people read it and enjoy it, or at least talk about it over Zoom.
Well, I now know what I'm doing for Christmas, because before I had my kids, I was like a real weirdo. I didn't really hang out with anyone on Christmas. It was time for me to kind of catch up on solo time, but I would always read a book, and it would be like Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Rilke, like really heavy stuff. And then one Christmas, I discovered Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris. And I was like, why am I reading such heavy stuff? Why am I being so like bah humbug on Christmas? I need to lighten up. So I am so excited. This is gonna be the best Christmas read ever. I'm gonna pre-order today. I'm so excited. Thank you
Oh my goodness.
so much, Michelle.
Thank you. I love you so much, girl.
All right, Michelle Buteau, Welcome to Butopia is on Netflix now. Pre-order Michelle's book, Survival of the Thickest. And obviously, The Circle is available on Netflix, and Michelle is leaving to go film season 2 right after this.